Good evening. I'm Jay Baisley, Town of Poughkeepsie Supervisor. As part of our series Inside Town Hall, tonight we're going to go outside Town Hall and have a small discussion with a couple of our sports leagues. Tonight I have with me from Town of Poughkeepsie Soccer League, Bo Denzar, and Cal Ripken Baseball. Mike Rowe with us tonight. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time out of your schedule to come out. I appreciate the fact that these are all volunteer positions, volunteer leagues, and what you guys do for the youth in the town of Poughkeepsie. This is a great asset. We were supposed to have two more on tonight, Girls Softball League, which was not available, and Little League North, which were not available either. We will try to get them on another time and get their information up so you know what's going on. Bo, tell us a little bit about your league, what park you work out of, and your schedule.
Okay, so I'm Bo Dems. I'm the president of Town of Poughkeepsie Soccer Club, and our league actually plays at Greenvale Park, which is right off of Toomey Drive in the town of Poughkeepsie. Our registration is ongoing at the moment. We are registering kids for the spring season. Our program has the intramural program, which actually begins at the age of U5 or under 5-year-olds, all the way up through the U19 program. And they are being offered for the next 2 weeks at a discounted rate due to COVID for last year, because typically our signups are in the fall. But due to COVID, we didn't get as many signups, so we're hoping to bring additional kids.
Is all your sign up online?
The sign up is online, and they can go to our website, www.topsc.org.
All right, thanks. Mike, can you tell us a little bit about Cal Ripken, what parks they work out of?
Yes, sir. So we're out of 34 Nassau. That's our Crown and Tilcon fields. We also have Red Oaks Mill, the small field, and the large field for the juniors. That's over on 12 Alda Drive. We also have a field over in Riverview, also New Hackensack, or New Hamburg, sorry about that. And Sheaf Road we'll use for some night games when we can get that field. Right now we're at about 225 kids. We're hoping to get a few extra. If they mention this interview here, I can take off $25 for the registration. We stay within our limits. We're at about $75 for T-ball, $110 for rookie, $135 for our minors and majors, and $160 for the juniors.
What's the maximum age for the juniors? Does it go up to
16.
16?
Yep.
And then after 16, they go on to basically high school sports
Yes.
from there?
Yep. So you get into modified. You also, we have our All-Stars. So our season will start April 17th. That's a Saturday. And then it'll run through the beginning of June. And then that's when our All-Stars tryouts. And then we'll play, hopefully we can get to a World Series. But that can go into August.
Are all your registrations online also?
Yes, so we're at pokbaberuth.org. Top right, you can see registration. And if make it a little bit easier, you can just Google Poughkeepsie Babe Ruth, and it pops up also. We have a Facebook page.
And how long does your season run?
Well, we start in the spring. That's about, I believe it's about 2 months, and then it'll go into All-Star season, and then we'll start with fall ball. That starts about September, and that runs to October 31st. Usually Halloween is our last game for that week.
Bo, how does your season play out?
So we have 2 seasons. We have the fall season starts the weekend right after Labor Day, runs through middle of November. And then we have the spring season, which actually starts this year on April 10th, the weekend after Easter, and it runs right through June 19th of this year.
Do you hold any training camps or anything during the season?
We actually do hold some training. We actually have trainers that we bring on to the fields that actually end up at the beginning of the season. doing some training, but our training is predominantly done during the winter months. Between December and March is where we're actually doing a lot of the indoor training. We actually hire outdoor external trainers to come in and to train all our teams from different age levels.
Right. Mike, do you have any clinics or special training that goes on in the year?
Yes, sir. So right now, actually, we're going to start, I believe, next week. We have a clinic with extra innings in Fishkill, and we also do all our travel team with bases loaded right here in Poughkeepsie. And then we offer different training programs throughout the year, as long as parents are, interested in it. We can get enough. So.
And all of your sign-ups and registration are all, is there like a sponsorship program or anything for families or anything different? Or is it all one cost for each child?
It's all on cost. I mean, if we get an email or something from a family that needs some help or whatever, we definitely work with them as best we can. And then we also, that's
Well, do you guys have any scholarship programs or anything like that for the bigger families or people that can't afford it?
Yeah, so we actually do offer scholarships for the families who are in need, because our goal is to, our mission is to, hasn't really changed. Our focus is on growing the community in terms of allowing the kids to play soccer. And as long as their heart is in the soccer game, we want them to play and be on the field. So we do offer scholarships to a few. We also offer discounts to families if they have 3 kids or more in the program. Usually the third child is actually half price, and then we continue the discount as the family grows.
I think both of you, your organizations do a phenomenal job for the town, and being in this position for 5 years and working with you is on both ends, and the old-fashioned saying, having some skin in the game. Working with your groups and your families and your parents, you both have a phenomenal group behind the scenes that helps you, whether it's fixing the fields up, prepping the fields, getting ready, managing the games, managing the clinics, managing your events that you have, whether you're having a tournament in the fall, or your baseball tournament early in the spring. Just the way things are run and the professionalism from the parents and the group they have behind the scenes, the town can't say more. It's always been a pleasure working with all the organizations, because all of them, I think, all have a different special touch. And without having the sports leagues, the old-fashioned saying, kids in sports, they got a courts. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It is one of the things that I think is so true. If you have to keep your children occupied and find something to do, if it's not soccer, if it's not baseball, football, or some other sport, they got to find something for the youth to do to keep them busy, keep their mind occupied, and have them out amongst their peers, to go forward. And I think all your organizations do a fantastic job with that. It's been a pleasure working with you over the years, and I hope our relationship stays as good and tight as it has been, because it's been a pleasure, and it's a pleasure going to some of the games and going to see what goes on and seeing parents from other states and stuff coming. It's just a great thing when families come. It's a full family day event at all these things.
Yeah, you guys definitely help us out a lot too. I mean, just working with you guys, always at just a phone call away if we have an issue. You guys always respond. So you guys are just as much a part of our family as we are a part of yours. So
Exactly.
we definitely want to thank you guys for that also.
Exactly. And also, I just want to say, you guys have done a fabulous job in terms of the fields themselves. I mean, we have people coming from different clubs, from different leagues, including from people from out of state, and they compliment, how well our fields really look.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
that's a tribute to, the town helping us, assisting us, because again, it's a partnership, and we strongly believe that by working together, we can make this the best program.
No, I think you're correct. We look forward to working with you. It is a tribute to the group and the town as a whole. It's a good town, and I think we have a good base of residents that want to help and they want to do their part, and it shows. At all these events, it shows, whether it's the sports or it's our senior center. The people that volunteer and step up in the town, I think, are what makes it what it is, because without the volunteers, the town wouldn't be able to afford to do what they did. And as you said, our fields wouldn't look as good they were. Our teams wouldn't be as good, because to see the parent participation at these events, it's just not dropping your son or daughter off as babysitting. They all become part of the event, and it makes the family a real, true town.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you all for coming. I want to thank everybody for watching this. And please, if your children need to be in a sport, you want them in a sport, please reach out to one of these leagues or reach out to the Town of Poughkeepsie Rec Department, and we can put you in the direction of some of the other leagues that were not available tonight to keep your youth involved in our community and our parents involved in our community. Thanks, everybody, and have a great night.
Thank you.